Welcome back, everybody. We are back with another Unlaced Podcast. This is episode 5. I am your host, Joshua, and today we have a very special guest. Some may call her the Mom of SNKR BOX. I call her the authoritarian. Like, she's just a figure that has came into SNKR BOX and has changed things that I guess we've seen, but just never thought to do anything with. And I think the adjustments that she's made has helped propel the store into another atmosphere, honestly. And it is my honor to introduce the guest as Jessie.
Hello.
So good to have you on. Thank you for coming. Thank you for taking time out of your evening to be here. It is later in the evening, everybody. I'm sorry that it is so late for you,
That's
but
okay.
I am glad you are here.
Me too.
So I guess I want to start with, I don't know, like, you're not from Easton originally, right?
I was born in Flemington, New Jersey.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And then I moved here when I was 8 years old.
Oh, so you grew up in Easton.
About every 2 years, I'd move back.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, so,
Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you've seen Easton from its early stages to what it is now. How is that?
Somewhere where I remember thinking when my mom moved us up here, I don't want to live here and I would never raise children here. That was sort of my thought.
Wow.
We were, low income. So, we had some hard times, but, when I ended up having children, I automatically moved here because it was somewhere where I could afford, but I would do it all over again.
Wow, that's incredible. So your first initial impression of Easton was not welcoming, because I had a completely different, I guess, experience because I'd never want to move out of here.
Yeah.
And that's very interesting. Okay, so you started, I guess your elementary years you remember in Easton, or is that kind of back and forth?
A little bit back and forth. So I remember little bits and pieces from Flemington. So it's Hunterdon County. So it's a very, rich county.
Yeah.
Very rural. And then moving here, we moved into which is now West Ward, but it was this tiny little house.
Yeah.
Not even. It was gross. It was on Elm Street. It was. Wow. They called it Gasoline Alley because it was just nasty.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So we went from that to that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then, so I guess my question going into you transitioning into because I want to know what were some of your biggest influences back then? What are your maybe movies that you were into, or some music that played a big part of your life? What was, I guess, a younger Jessie?
Into? Anything that was military, Rambo, huge, Rocky, really? Anything. Yeah, because my dad was action. Yes. Yeah. I loved military movies. I liked the sound when they were carrying their weapons and walking. I always used to replicate that with my dad. We would fake play and I'd make that clicking noise when they were walking with their guns.
So what does your dad do?
My dad is a facilities coordinator, but my dad to me is like a champion. My dad's boxed my whole life and owns a boxing gym now. So just a all around tough guy, knows everything, can figure everything out, kind of MacGyver.
You know who you're explaining to me right now? Yourself.
Yeah.
So I can totally see where that comes from.
Yes.
A whole DIY project, just walking around town. You just know how to do a lot of things that a lot of men don't even know how to do. I
would agree. I think me and my dad raised me like that. When I first moved out, he said, here's your tool bucket. You're going to figure out how to fix things. You're going to know how to do everything. And if you don't, you ask me and I'll show you.
Wow.
I was capable. My mom was very capable too.
Yeah.
She went through many relationships, I'll say, but she was always a very self-sufficient woman. So I don't need a man.
You got that from both sides then.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's very interesting. Very interesting. Okay, so is that kind of what made you want to, because you also have a kind of your own business in remodeling and painting. I know you do like
a little bit of everything.
A little bit of everything.
Right?
So you are also aware of many hats. So is that kind of what pushed you into that? I
felt like I had a knack for it. You know, I worked many jobs over the years. I didn't really like working for anybody, and I lost my job when my kids were really little. And I was their sole supporter. I was a single mom. So when I lost that job, I was like, what am I going to do? Maybe I'll clean houses. Nobody really loves cleaning houses, but I made money. And then I realized during that I had a knack for organization, seeing things where they should be put. And then I just kind of evolved it from there. And then it became kind of like, I can hang something, I can fix something, I can paint your house, I can rearrange your house, I can move you. Just a little bit of everything.
Yeah. When did you start that?
I lost my job probably in 2009, maybe.
Okay. I graduated that year.
Yeah. I had two kids that were little. And, and then I cleaned all the way up until I had my last son, Maddox. And then I stayed at home for a little bit with him and then kind of figured it out. And just kept evolving into that.
How did you figure out how to, I guess, market yourself in that territory? Because that's a scary territory to, like, I guess, just push, propel yourself into. Like, where did you, I guess, the question I'm trying to get to is, like, what, did you have a model, like an example of what that looked like, or you just jumped?
Oh, no, I don't like to listen to anybody's rules.
Well, I
don't really I don't follow anything, I think, and I don't have a lot of always confidence in myself, but I know I'm a hard worker. Okay. So when I went into it, I started working for friends. And then it became, oh, wow, she's really good at that. And then that's where...
You have something to show people.
And now it's word of mouth. A lot of people are like, oh, well, you should start a business. Yeah. And I don't want to do it that way. I want somebody to say, oh, she's great at what she does and trust her. And then it just evolves into that. I really had no idea what I was doing. I just sort of like a fake it till you make it kind of chick. If I don't know, I'll say I don't know, but I will try real hard.
Yeah. That's cool because I don't have that in me. Like I'm a pay for it kind of person. Like
that's why you need me.
Exactly. So that's why I kind of understand that idea of wanting to do something and not knowing how to go about it, but just to push yourself into it and kind of like figure things out. But I do like to go sit in the rooms and watch somebody else do it.
Yeah.
So I can figure out ways to do it myself. At least see a model of it and kind of just make my own thing.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? So,
well, now there's like Pinterest and stuff like that and things where, so I do sometimes all of my ideas aren't necessarily organic, but when I go into a space, when I go into a space, sometimes I'm like, this could be different. Let's try this.
Yes.
Because we can always go back, but why not?
Yes.
Why not try?
Yes.
But originally, I went to school for criminal justice. That's what I wanted to do.
Really?
I didn't. Yeah.
Why is that? Why do you think that is? I guess why like.
I would have been a great detective. I figure shit out like nobody's.
But you like action movies, so you're not even like a true crime buff or anything like that.
I do.
You like true crime?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I do love true crime.
I think that's where I've hit in my life too. Like I'm just, I like a good mystery or like a crime mystery or like, but I like them in like docu-series, like or documentary type like styles. Like I want it to be real. I want to see the neighbor that oh no, this never happens in this neighborhood.
Right. Yeah. I want to see all the crazy. No, I absolutely love that. I had to go to college. My dad was like, you have to go to college after quitting school. You have to go to college. I was like, I don't know what I want to do. Right. Go to computers. I don't want computers. I don't want nothing to do with computers. Yeah. And then I read a criminology book and I was like, this is it. These crazies, I want to figure this out.
Okay.
Yeah, and I mean, and I did. I worked in a juvenile facility for kids that were sent there from like the worst of the worst.
Really?
So a juvenile prison.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Did you? So you
in Allentown actually?
Did you like that?
I did like it. Yeah, it was crazy. I did like it, and then I worked at a a facility for people sentenced from jail to rehab. So,
oh wow,
yeah. So it was like a lockdown facility for adults, male and female unit, and I did. I liked it.
So what made you get out of that? Or I guess transition into something else. If that
I went through too much crap in my life and kind of was dealing with those types of people in my actual life and felt like I couldn't be the helpful person that I knew I wanted to be because I was too jaded.
Oh, wow.
And
it's like an introspective thing.
Yeah.
That's very, so at what age, because that's interesting to like have that eye-opening kind of realization.
I was in Pittsburgh in college, and it was just before getting pregnant, and I was with my ex-husband who was not well, and I think that I just was so angry with the way that he was that I just didn't look at anybody else that needed help like I could help them. You know what I mean? So, I was young. I mean, I was probably 23.
But I'm saying to be that young and to have that, I guess, realization with yourself.
Yeah.
To even have that perspective of not wanting to, I guess, kind of further that like psyche thing in your head.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's interesting. Okay, so what was the next endeavor after that? Like initially after that. Yeah. Being
pregnant and in college. Like,
okay.
Yeah. Like this wasn't what.
This was the first child.
Yeah. This wasn't intended, and it wasn't planned. And I had a conversation with my dad, and he was like, this was what God intended for you. And I just rolled with it. I mean, I was working and I was pregnant and had my son in college, and
very cool.
I did my thing.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Superwoman. I'm telling you, superwoman. All right. So, and I know you're really sensitive to this subject, but I'm going to bring it up anyway because I know it comes from somewhere, and you are a very stylish person, even if you don't think you are, but you make conscious decisions to get up every day and put clothes on.
Yes.
So I kind of want to know where that comes from. Like, where are those influences? Like, and I know you may not think of them like right away, like it may not come to you right away, but what were your influences like growing up? Like, what did you like growing up? Like, where did you shop growing up? Let's start there. Where did you shop growing up?
Okay, so probably
for yourself. Like, it doesn't have to be like your kid. Yeah.
Oh, dear God. Okay, so I probably middle school when I was choosing clothes, The Gap and Benetton.
Gotta love them. Got it. The staples.
Right.
Staples.
That was in my good.
I worked at the Gap.
That was in my good era when my dad and his ex-wife had a little bit of money. So I was like the good life. Here it was like Lane Co, Walmart kind of.
No.
So it was like back and forth.
Gotta make it your own though. Like you can find great pieces at Walmart. Like people don't even understand that. Like I get some pieces at Walmart for sure. Don't.
Yeah.
See, everybody now, I'm gonna find everybody in there. I'm telling you, everybody's gonna start going to Walmart, and like none of the good stuff is gonna be for sale anymore. I'm telling you.
But back in the day, it was like you had I couldn't afford kids, so it was like your Bobos. You know what I mean? Like your mom would call it your Bobos.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I really ever had style. I was always kind of looking to other people and going, "Wow, I wish I looked like that. I wish I had that. I wish." So maybe there was always a yearning for thinking, I wish I had better style.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
So where does the get up now? Where like, cause you're not wearing something that I guess a typical, like, I don't think about what I wear when I go outside. Like, it's a thought out thing. So where is this coming from? Like, you have a drop shoulder right now, a cut off. And I know you crop shirts
all the time.
Almost better than anybody I know. Shout out, Sean. I know you crop shirts and you my man. But you crop shirts really good. So, like, where does that come from, I guess?
I think as I started to get older and started to realize that I had to be true to myself and comfortable, I just started to own it. And I think if I don't overthink it, that's when I'm at my best self. When I'm overthinking it and thinking, what do I need to present? That's when I don't feel good.
Yeah.
So my initial thought is always, oh, yes, that. And then I'll think about it and change my mind and then not feel good about myself. And then I just wear what you wanted to wear.
Yes.
Just wear your initial, what you wanted to wear, what you thought. It doesn't matter what anybody else thinks. You know, I don't really, you know, we all care a little bit what somebody else thinks.
Right.
But yeah, I just want to be me. At the end of the day, I just want to be me.
Yeah.
You
and
know?
I think that's all that clothes are, is an expression of ourselves without us speaking. So I think people that overthink it is like, no, just actually wear what you like.
Yeah.
And I think you'll be fine. I honestly, like, and I know you, like, you text me all the time, like, what do you think of this?
Yeah.
Or what do you like? You know what I mean? I'm just like, Jessie, if you like it, like, it's not about what I like. Like, people see things that I post online and it's like, yeah, I may not wear this, but I can appreciate
I love what you post. I do. I have that. I mean, listen, we talked about that.
Yeah.
I worked for Michael Kors back when there was like 6 people in his office. So, you know, that to me, like.
But I don't know where this comes from. I don't like style or anything. Like, you worked for luxury brand. Like, okay, let's talk about that.
Let me paint the picture of what I looked like during that time, though. So put about 25, 30 extra pounds on me. Give me a sort of bad...
You're now 120 pounds soaking wet.
Some sort of quarter, like my tight leggings, like, you know, like, I don't know, like a wedge heel, a skirt that was probably too short for me. It was... like I didn't have style like everybody else did in New York, but I just kind of
style though,
put it on.
It's what you wore. It's what you liked. It's what you. So you had style back then. It may not be the style you think you should have had, but you had style. Somebody appreciated it at that time. You don't just get a job at Michael Kors looking. You know what I mean?
I had an in. My cousin worked there.
Doesn't matter. You still had to pass the test. Like, that's cool. That's dope. Yeah. So how did you like that job? Did you enjoy that job?
I loved that job. Yeah, it was such a small office. Like, literally, there were 2 designers and Michael and my cousin, and there were 4 people in the office. So I was the girl that would cut some samples or run and go to Vera Wang, go here, drop this, go to the sample sale. Wow. You know, the models would come into the office, and the office was probably smaller than this room.
Wow. So you were ground floor.
It was, before, before anything.
That's incredible.
I know. I often think, like, I wish my cousin had stayed a really long time. And I actually got to go to a fashion show, which was like top. Sick. You know, we were backstage. Yeah. Backstage. I got to bring my dad. My dad was like, I was sitting next to famous people. He actually made me drive. We drove to Brooklyn after that to go to a Blockbuster so he could figure out who the guy he was sitting next to was.
Kids. Blockbuster is an old VHS store that we used to go to and rent movies. Like, you don't understand. Like, you're dropping names on people that they don't know what these things are.
It was Blockbuster was great on a Friday night with your family. It was so good.
For real. That's very interesting. I do remember you telling me that, but I'm glad you brought it up just now because I do not have that written down.
Yeah, that was a great time in New York City. I felt like, I don't know, New York City was changing. It was just, I remember going to Hogs and Heifers in New York City, like when I was for my 21st birthday. Basically, what Coyote Ugly was.
Oh wow!
Stapled off of. Okay. Yes, the dancing on the bar, all that, like the bras all up on the thing. Yeah, like that was a really good time.
Sick.
That was fun.
That's dope. Yeah. I like that.
Good memories.
All right, so another thing people can, I guess, right away when we meet you, it's visible and you are just inked up everywhere. So what was your first tattoo? Do you remember that?
Yes. I was 19, and the boyfriend that I had at the time bought me a gift certificate, and we went to this like seedy place, and I got it, like, you know, your tramp stamp, they call it, like the one on your lower back. It is so, it's like a wilted flower at this point. My dad was horrified. I came home and he's like, did you get a skull with like a knife through it?
But that's one you can easily hide. You went to show him.
Well, no, I told him because I told him, and he just was so glad that I didn't have like a skull with a knife or, like a dagger. Oh, it's a flower. It's okay. He
was like, nice. It's a flower.
Until all this. Then it was like, yeah.
So did you just fall in love with the tattoos? Did you fall in love with the process? Like, because I know people that like they like the needle, like they like the whole sitting, the hours it takes. Like I can't do it.
It wasn't until after I had children. So I had my first one done and then I stopped. And I think it wasn't until I was at least 27, 28.
Wow.
And then I got, I had a couple small ones. I got one, my first big one was up here. And I thought, wow, this is bold. Like, it's on my arm. Everybody's going to see it. Am I going to want this forever? And then I got one and I was like, well, that looks lonely. That was my first thought. Well, that looks really lonely. So I'm going to have to do more. Yeah. And then it just kind of evolved.
There's no way it just evolves into this. It's like, that's a choice.
Yeah. I mean, yes. And I'm like, there are a few tattoos that are not seen that I don't love and would love to get covered up, but
nobody sees them.
Man, they hurt. Let's just be honest. Tattoos hurt, especially as you age. Your skin gets a little thinner.
So many though, and they look really good. Like they look really, really good. So I just like, it wasn't like an influence thing. It's just like it just spiraled out of control.
Yeah, well, I mean, I don't know. Maybe my ex-husband had tattoos. My current husband has tattoos. Like, so there was that. I hung out. All of my friends had tattoo shops. So that too. I was hanging around a lot of people. Yeah, it was the scene. And I wanted one. I was really into Day of the Dead, Mexican Day of the Dead. Like, that's basically what this whole arm is. Okay. I just was fascinated by it. I just loved the look of it. And I just kind of rolled with it. Like, let's go.
I like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's transition out of tattoos and let's dive into music.
Okay.
What are some of your biggest musical influences, I guess, when you were growing up? Let's start there. Like, what do you remember what you were listening to back then?
Oh man, definitely. I'm a late 70s classic rock. Like Steely Dan, Leonard Skinner.
Love Steely Dan.
Like that, Ramblin' Man. Like I'm just, that is probably the heart of what I love. I do like yacht rock. There's a lot of yacht rock that reminds me when I was little, sitting on the floor of my apartment with my dad. Like, he'd be laying on the couch with his work boots on the floor, and I'd get my 45s out and play the 45s.
Yeah. Vinyl.
little baby vinyls.
Young kids.
So music was always it was prevalent. I mean, my mom loved music. My mom would always sing. I remember my mom once telling me that she was going to marry Phil Collins. And I remember calling into the radio station, my mom's going to marry you. I think he was on being interviewed. Yeah. Yes. I don't know. Yeah. To me, like classic rock, 70s.
So when you started to, I guess, gain your own consciousness for music, like what were you getting into then? Like maybe around like your teenage years, like your 17, 18, 19.
So sad, grungy, like.
That was grunge. Oh yeah, 90s. Yeah, grunge era was like a big thing. Nirvana.
I went through, Alice in Chains. I went through periods where, I would listen to really sad music. And like cry myself to sleep at night. And then I'd listen to like grungy music. And then I went through like a whole rap hip hop phase where I was wearing cross colors.
Wow. Okay.
Yes. Yeah. And then I went through my metal phase, like complete, headbanger.
So you had a little bit of everything.
I wore it. And I wore it true. So like if I was, that was the phase I was in.
Dressing like is what you were.
Yeah, and then I realized, cool. I don't have to look the part.
Right.
I just love.
I
just love all genres.
Right.
Of music.
You can
really
appreciate the music. Yeah. I like that. So were you free? Like, did you do concerts? Did you do any of those stuff?
I did. My first concert my mom took me to, I think, was Poison and David Lee Roth.
Where was that? Can you remember?
Stabler Arena, I believe.
Where's that?
In Bethlehem.
Bethlehem.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So stuff. I think I went to Rod Stewart with my dad. I was at Woodstock '99. Everybody loves that story. That's a good.
She knew where I was getting to. Like, come on. All right. How does that even come up? Like, where? Like, did you go with friends? Like, did you drive?
Yes, we drove. Oh man, it was crazy. So my younger cousin was going, and she had an extra ticket, and I was not really friends with her per se. I was friends with her. My older cousins.
I don't mean to cut you off. Actually, I want to ask this question.
Yeah.
Was Woodstock, like, to what it is now, like the name, you could just say Woodstock, was it like that back then? Like, was it a concert you had to go to? Like,
yeah. Everybody there was multiple stages. Everybody that you ever wanted to see was going to be there.
Yeah.
From Limp Bizkit, Korn,
so
Metallica,
it's like your
to
modern,
Dave Matthews.
Like Coachella
everybody.
is like one of but I feel like that was like the only one back then. So that's maybe what
Yes.
made it bigger. But
Yeah.
I'd never asked anybody, like, because of like the name and just how it holds cachet with people now. Like, when you say it and it's so important. Was it as important when it was that time, like when they were actually showing?
I think because, everybody always thought of, the original Woodstock, so when they brought it back, it was, wow.
Yeah.
It was
okay.
It was a revival, I guess.
Okay.
All
right.
And
everybody
wanted to go,
Right. Okay.
So, yeah. So
Give me
my
the
cousin who was
story.
younger than me, she was like, do you want to go? We have an extra ticket. And I didn't really know any of her friends. I kind of like roughly knew them. And I was like, sure, screw it. Why not? So I think, God, I don't even know. I might have taken my mom's car and my dad's car, and we all piled in. And I was driving. Wow. It was far. It was hot. It was on a tarmac. So,
oh my God! Yeah, you can only imagine. Yeah,
it was like 106 degrees. There was not enough water. Everybody was sweating. Everybody had sun poisoning. The porta potties that you had to use were backed up. Where you took a shower, you actually had to pull a chain. And it was just cold water. So somebody had to pull the chain while you showered, but you were actually showering in about 3 feet of everybody else's dirty. So it was just a gross.
Yeah.
But it was so fun. It was so fun until, the riots, which got.
Oh, you were there that year?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
So 99 was the year of the riots. Yes.
Oh.
It got insane. There was just fires and cars being flipped upside down, and all of the tractor trailers that stored all of the merchandise, people were breaking into them, looting.
Oh my God.
Yes. So that night, I think it was like 1:00 in the morning. We were like, we're just going to drive home. Like, this is getting insane.
Yeah.
I ended up falling. I was the person in the back driving, and whoever was in my car with me had all fallen asleep. And I started to fall asleep, and I hit my cousin's van in front of me, and we pulled over, and she goes, did you just hit me? And I was like this. I'm never going to admit. And I was like, no.
Deny till you die.
Did not hit you. She was like, you hit me. And I was like, I didn't hit you. They were sleeping. I have no idea what's happening. I don't even know. So I just denied it. Went home, didn't tell anybody, hit the car in front of me. It was all good.
Wow. That is amazing. That's amazing. Wow. I can't believe that. All right. Okay. So we got our good Woodstock story. We got our kind of initial past out the way. So I kind of want to dive into, now you're living in Easton. You got 4 kids?
I have 3.
You have 3 kids.
Mm-hmm.
You have a husband, a house, you settled down.
Mm-hmm.
What is, I guess, how did you come across SNKR BOX as a business? Like, what brought you into the store?
Probably one of my kids. Well, we come down here all the time. We are Eastonians. Like, I love supporting local, and I don't even remember the first time we came in here, but I was like, wow, this place is cool.
Yeah.
Somebody in my family is going to love this. I love sneakers, but I'm not a sneakerhead. I really don't know much about sneakers. I just love style. And then we just started shopping here. And then just like anybody else, when you come in here and you shop here, you become family.
Yes.
So it's like, yes. And then it became, every weekend coming in, hey, seeing the guys, and you just get to know them and love what this place is about. Yeah. And just the fact that it's in Easton, like, just makes it even better.
I know. And that's just, it's insane because I hear that same story from a lot of people. Like they come in here and then sometimes it's not even a shopping experience. You're just coming in here just because you just want to hang out. Or you just want to come say hi just because you feel like you know them.
Yes.
And that's the difference between a lot of places. Like, so I can resonate with that a lot. I guess what made you feel like you could, I guess, work here? Like, where did that conversation come from? Like, was it you who pitched the idea? Was it D'Anthony? Like, how did that come across?
It was D'Anthony and Steve, and I honestly, they kind of approached me about it, and I don't know if it was D'Anthony and then kind of Steve backed him up. Was like, we would love you to work here. We think you would like fit in good here. And to me, like I said, like, I don't view myself like that. So I was like, what would I do here? Like, what do you need me to clean the back room? Do you want me to organize some boxes? Like, what is it that you want me to do? And it made me excited.
Yeah.
But then on the other hand, I really hemmed and hawed about it for a while. I was like, I'm older than everybody else. What would I do? What if I didn't do something right? What if I've never worked retail? What do they expect of me? So I kind of waited a couple months before I said anything. And then there was part of me that was like, you deserve to do something fun. Yeah. I do all these other things. I wear all these other hats. And I don't know. Why not? Yeah. So then I was just like, screw it. Why not? And I was nervous.
Yeah. See, that's one thing. Like, I don't think you give yourself enough credit because the things that you brought here, like, it's a fresh eye. It's an outside eye. Like, you're not coming into it with I can't even say that because you do have a little bit of a fashion background working with Michael Kors on the ground floor that nobody knew. But like, you come in with a minor fashion background, not really, I guess, immersed in sneaker culture and like everyday today pop culture and stuff like that. But the way you put fits together, it amazes me that you have problems in the morning getting dressed. I don't understand that. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, the sneaker box stories, whenever you see like an actual outfit laid out, that's more than likely Jessie. So where did that come from? Like,
I have no idea.
No, it's coming from come on.
I don't know. I love seeing other people do it, and you're right, I don't give myself credit really anywhere besides knowing that I know how to work hard. Yeah. So again, if I just allow myself to be organic, I can be very creative and I have vision, but I stifle that often. So because I question myself where I shouldn't. And it's, there's always a level. There's always somebody that's going to have a better vision or a better style, but instead of thinking of myself negatively, I should look to them and go, wow, I love that. Yeah. So I don't know. I love doing it. I love seeing it, and especially like I'll put something together and Steve goes, oh, that's good. Exactly. And I'm like, oh, is that good?
You never need that validation. I think like your perspective is good enough that when you see something and you think it's good and you lay it down and you take that picture, I'm just like, yeah, I know, put that together. Like, and that's really cool that you even thought to do it like that because I wouldn't do it that way. Like the things that you put together, I wouldn't think to do that. So I really like your perspective on things, and I like the way you put clothes together a lot. So
thank you.
I kind of want to get you out of that. Like, I have to hit him up. I got to hit him up and see what he did. Like, no, you are completely good in doing these things yourself.
Appreciate that.
So Are there some other businesses that in Easton, I'm saying, because I see you around a lot, like, and I see your family around a lot. Like, are there other businesses that you would want to highlight or that you think are doing really good things for the community that you like to frequent?
First and foremost, like at second base, Andy at second base, like we have been a supporter of his since he opened home base. Like I have pictures of my kids going in there when they were really little.
Wow.
And he's just top tier. He really is top tier.
How did you come into that space? Like, are you like a big vintage? Like that's kind of your vibe now? Like, are you a vintage?
Yeah. I mean, to me, I would rather buy something old. It's sort of like furniture to me. Yeah. I have only old furniture. I love old.
Okay.
They kind of like, they don't make them like they used to.
Nostalgic.
I do love new. And obviously there's like staple pieces where you want to buy new. But I love old. It's nostalgic for me.
I got you.
But yeah, him, there's so many good places in Easton. It's crazy. It's like, I don't know, new house. I get treatment at new house, and to me, they're yeah. You just feel you go there, you feel good, you feel like you can just be yourself.
So, because this is, I guess, where I was going is, if somebody came, because you know the old Easton, you know the new Easton, you probably can see where it's going just like I can, and that's why I want to be here. If somebody were to move here and they meet Jessie, what stores or businesses downtown would you take them to? Like, if they wanted to see Easton and you were trying to persuade them to move here, what businesses downtown would you take them to?
Oh my God, every restaurant. The Public Market, Sette Luna, River Grill, Oak, Stoke, all of it.
Yeah.
We do all that. We do all the shopping all the way up and down the strip, like Niche, Second Base, Belleville Market, the antique store there. I mean, I would just
that store.
Yeah,
I love that store. I'm so glad you said that.
Yeah, like when my dad comes here, my dad only lives in Jersey, but when he comes up here, he's like, oh, where are we going? What are we gonna do?
Yeah,
and we kind of do the same loop, but it seems like there's always something new.
Yes.
And even if you go into those same places all the time, there's always something new.
Always something new, yeah.
Yeah. I don't know. This town is just like family.
Yeah.
Yes, no matter how different we are in this town, the community is probably the strongest I've ever seen.
I think that's what draws me to stay. Like, it makes me want to not leave, is the feeling I get when I see somebody like in town and we could easily make that connection of where we first saw each other, like, and we're trying to catch up on what are we doing now. It's a lot of like-minded people, and I found a real appreciation for the people here and the businesses downtown, for sure.
Even if we're not like-minded, I saw it during COVID. You know, my oldest son graduated 2020, so he didn't have graduation. Yeah. So the city of Easton decided, and Easton High School, that they were going to do a parade type. So we all got in cars. And when I tell you that the amount of people that lined up on these streets, it could bring a tear to my eye now. It was, I said, it's better than anything I've ever seen.
That's really
people cool. were thousands of people lined all the way up from College Hill.
Yeah.
All the way to the high school. There wasn't one gap of people.
Wow.
And I thought to myself, if everywhere could be like this, the world would be amazing.
That's very interesting you said that, because my nephew graduated in 2020, and they put them on the Pocono Raceway racetrack and had them go around in cars. Okay. And they graduated them like that. And it felt really like I was happy that he got to graduate, you know what I mean? And they kind of got robbed with their whole senior year, which that's a whole nother story like we could get into. But the way you just explained, like, I feel like that's a little more, it feels a little more tight-knit rather than just going around a racetrack, but going through your community and people lining up to see. And maybe you don't even have a family member that graduated that year, but you're just outside because you want to be there for the community and you show up, and people show up like that.
All the homes were decorated. Like
that's really cool.
I think I spent the whole ride crying just watching the community come out to support people that they didn't know.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Because they were missing out on something.
Yeah.
It was honestly the most beautiful thing I've ever seen. And
That's
to me,
really
it's like all those ideas that I had about Easton back when I was a little girl, it changed. I was like, no way. I love Easton.
Yes.
This is where I'm meant to be.
Yes. Okay. Do you think Easton has its own unique fashion identity? Like, compared to like other places you have been, like, do you think there is like a little culture here, like a little creative scene that you have seen, like maybe in the past like 5 to 10 years, like trying to take off here?
I would say so. I mean, and I think it's very diverse, but yes, I definitely think we've got something brewing here that not a lot of places have.
I think so too, and I think like a lot of the shops play into it without even knowing.
Yeah.
And the people that shop there with the reoccurrences, like they're waiting for the next drop, like they're waiting for the next sneaker box release, they're waiting for the next second base vintage event, or they're waiting for a Perks Being Social event, or something like that. And I think it is like a scene, and I think there was a scene before I even got here, honestly, and I just think people are kind of just tapping into that, but it's interesting that you can see it also being here for that long. I think that's like really cool, honestly.
The evolution of Easton is pretty amazing. Yeah.
So what are you most excited for going forward with Easton?
It's just nice to see people coming into our city. Like, you know, sometimes it's an inconvenience to some of us. Like, you know, there's been times I'm like, oh, there's no parking. Yeah. But when somebody's like, oh, I went to Easton and I went to dinner and it's amazing. I'm like, yes, that's my city. I'm just, I guess, just to see it evolve more. Hopefully not get too big, but but no, I don't know. I love it. I think, you know, there's so much heart here. So whatever we're doing, as long as we can stay a good, tight-knit community, even if it gets bigger and bigger, that's all anybody could ask for, you know?
Right. Okay. Before we get out of here, I'm going to hit you with something. And these are meant to be fun, off the cuff, just some cool little questions, just I guess a little personality type of thing.
Okay.
Favorite bag brand, purse, bag, whatever brand, but your favorite, personal.
None. No, I would probably rather have something that is comfortable and useful, definitely real leather, but I don't want a big name brand.
It doesn't have to be a big name brand. It's like what you would carry.
You know what?
Around.
I think a great bag, Madewell.
Madewell.
Yes.
Okay.
The clothing brand Madewell. They have a great,
Got you.
Yeah.
Okay. Favorite breakfast food?
Ooh, my protein shake. All right, so eggs and sourdough.
I had coffee for breakfast today.
It's a really hearty shake.
Give it to me.
It's got chocolate protein in it. It's got bananas. It's got honey. It's got ashwagandha. It's almond milk. It's good. It is good. It is hearty, but I do have eggs and sourdough and bacon. I love bacon. Bacon. Mm-hmm.
You put bacon in a shake.
No, not in the shake. I meant if I wasn't having the shake, I'm.
So now we have a favorite breakfast food then.
Yeah, eggs.
Bacon or eggs. One. You got to choose one.
Quick on the go, couple slices of bacon, probably.
Okay. Bacon is our favorite breakfast food.
Good protein. That's all I care about. It's the protein.
Favorite sports team. And I'm not gonna just simplify it to a baseball, basketball, like all of them. Like, what is your one favorite sports team?
I'm gonna say Giants because I grew up a Giants fan, football. Then I moved to Pittsburgh and Steelers.
Can't do that.
All right, Giants.
It's like you cannot do that.
I can. Giants. I grew up a Giants fan. Giants were huge in my household.
Okay.
So yes.
We'll go with the New York Giants who play in New Jersey.
Yeah, it's weird, but we won't talk about that.
All right. Favorite shoe that you own right now?
Oh crap. Maybe my Adidas Specials, I guess. Right now the black
and I love the way you wear them too.
Yeah,
They're so cool. I love the way you wear them. They're so cool. So that's your favorite shoe?
Probably, yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. And your favorite let's do your favorite a Jessie mantra. Well, yeah, what's Jessie's mantra? That's a good one.
Oh, God. Just keep working hard. Keep moving forward. Like that, to me, I don't know.
Keep working hard. Keep moving forward. That's your mantra?
I don't know.
That's your everyday life type. Well, I guess that is fitting for what you do because it is like an everyday grind of trying to find something to do or trying to put something together or because I know like when you came in here it was I can fix that or I can do that. I can do this. Like it's amazing to me because I don't build things. Like I don't put things together. So
it's sort of just keep moving forward. Like I don't sit still well. And I just need to be doing something, but I always need to be productive. Like why put it off if it can be done today? It's just like, working hard to me is very important.
I hear that.
Yeah.
So you're not a vacation type of person.
Oof. If somebody told me, listen, I love to sit down and read my book, but it takes a little while for me to settle down. Especially if I'm not in my house because I'm like, I could be home like cleaning or something. That's how I get. I don't know how to calm down. I know that that's not healthy. But yeah.
But I don't think that's a bad thing because maybe it's like you're always striving for something.
Yes.
But you do have to take time for yourself.
Yes, we know that. Mental health is very important.
Jessie, what's one thing that you would give the people before we get out of here? What's, I guess, some good life advice that you would give people? Don't tell people to follow their dreams. I don't want to hear that. But give people something that maybe you didn't listen to growing up or just one little jewel that they could take from this podcast.
Always be honest. No matter how hard it is, just be honest. If it's ugly, if it's not, whatever it is, honesty to me is, I stand by that no matter what.
I love that.
Yes.
I love that. Jessie, it's been a pleasure.
This has been great.
See, it wasn't even hard.
Josh is your friend.
Josh is your friend. Again, this is Unlaced Podcast, episode 5. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Again, I am your host, Joshua. Please like, share, subscribe, and tune in next time. Thank you guys for coming.